What's up, y'all? I'm Ron from Around Our Hype.
And this poosie, POO $IE.
This is the 6 5 show.
Y'all answering the rapid fire questions about the ace that shit. This for the culture. Stay tuned.
All right, I'm here with Poosie, rapper, storyteller, community member of the people. How you feeling today, dog?
I'm good, bro. I'm excited. You see, I was about to jump in that bitch.
Nah, you good. You good. We love excitement around these parts. We love
Yeah.
excitement. You ready to answer some questions?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's get it. Has anyone ever told you to not speak on parts of the culture like you do for maybe like a fear of disconnecting with like maybe the prototypical hip hop fan?
Yeah, some of my partners kind of in a passive way be like, you gotta give the niggas what they want. But I just love hip hop. So it didn't affect me, never affected my approach to music. But I did take it into consideration, to broaden it, but I had to find a way to do that within my own means, So it's still hip hop, whatever I do, but I found a way to do it for sure. For sure.
For sure, for sure. We was talking a little bit earlier, and you recently shared a video of your son freestyling in his car seat with his Spider-Man shirt on, with bars
Yeah,
like,
the Yuckmeister.
"Yeah, the Yuckmeister," talking about, "Oh, always I'm putting on my pajamas by
By
myself."
myself. Real
Why do you
life rap.
real life rap? Why is it so important to kind of like bring them around with you in these creative spaces and share parts of your artistic journey with them?
Bro, honestly, I mean, it's intent behind it, and I was also like it was like just a way of life just based on like what I have my resources, like lack of resources. So it's like I would have to be, I would have to bring my son around music because I can't afford sitters and things all the time. My family's busy and like,
Mm-hmm.
so it was that aspect. But him taking a liking into music and just into what I'm into, and plus other things that he has of his own, it's like it make it that much easier. I'm hella thankful for my son though. Like, I feel like it's really a privilege to be his dad for real.
That's love. That's love. He really gonna grow up to be an entertainer. For real, for real.
Yeah, yuck, ready.
Yeah, he's ready now. Now he not up next. He now.
See right now.
All right. How do you use your platform as an artist, as a hip hop artist specifically, to kind of shed light on the stories and struggles of marginalized communities that maybe are like often looked in the mainstream or the general narrative?
I just tell the truth.
Mm.
And I mean, cause even when they showing the hood and they showing the ghetto and they showing the low income housing, they not showing the full speculation of it all. I think my music is like a full speculation because you still feel good when I'm walking you through this shit. Like it's some optimism that needs to be shown and broadcasted. It's like, yeah, we got our hard times, we got our you know, we got our different journeys in the ghetto and things, but it's like that's not all it consists of. We smile, we celebrate, we say happy birthday, we show love. We come from love too, for sure. We come from respect and homes of people that care about us, for sure.
Mm.
So I think that's like that's what I do. I just keep it real, for
Keep it
sure.
real. Keep it based off love. All right. This episode themed off of hip hop. Hip hop is off the jazz root tree. So let's talk a little bit about Jazzy Nights.
Shout
Why
out
is
to
it?
Jazzy Nights, the
Yeah,
jazz
shout out to
film.
Jazzy Nights. Yep. Why is it important to kind of hold these safe creative spaces for people of our community to be more like vulnerable and to celebrate our culture?
Yeah, I mean a safe haven. You know what it's like to be black in the world, bro. Like to the point like you had to even create havens in your household sometimes, like depending on your upbringing. So like, this is revolutionary as well. Creating a safe haven for black folks to be black folks. Drop your shoulders, even if it's just for a day. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it feel good. I be needing that shit too. Like Jazzy Nights is enjoyable to people that come through. Trust me, the goddamn jazz film, we don't be knowing what the niggas finna do either. Niggas be shocking me too. It be a concert for me too. So it's that aspect of it. I don't know. I just have a good time at Jazzy Nights. I love being part of Jazzy Nights. Shout out to Skino, Troy. Shout out to Les, Ramon. Shout out to De'Ara Neal. Shout out to Nivea Charles. And shout out to the people who come out every month and help curate the energy in the space and help cultivate the space. The people is the most important aspect of it for sure.
Mm.
Like the Jazzy Nights, people like the bodies in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like that's up there with the music for me. And there's been some dope ass artists on that motherfucker. But the people, if you haven't been to Jazzy Nights, you really missing out.
I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up to the next one. That's on me. I'm pulling up
For
to the
sure,
next one
bro.
for sure.
Please make it.
Nah,
Some
it's love. It's love. But let's keep it on the people for a second, right? Like you're a
Yep.
community leader in this space. Like people look to you for this kind of guidance and inspiration. So how do you kind of carry and balance that responsibility in your storytelling, but also like trying to remain human and like still figuring out stuff on your own?
That is human. I've been lately been a theme of boundaries,
Mm.
and I think that's. I mean, we should interview a third time because I'm gonna have
Mm.
a whole different answer to this. But I'm actually going through that right now. This thing called boundaries.
Yeah.
Boundaries for sure. Having
Okay.
boundaries.
Yeah, that's real. I've been thinking about some last couple days. Make sacrifices, not excuses.
What brought you there?
Because I was thinking like a lot of like my mentality. I feel like comes from um kind of like I would say a mix from like general hip hop culture and like whether it be I watch a lot of interviews, right? So I take a lot of stuff from like interviews from people that I look up to, but also I take a lot of stuff from like Kobe Bryant, right? And I see like I read his books, I see clips, I like watch film and like just like the preparation and the mentality that he takes towards everything. So like he was real big on focus to a point where like nothing is in like penetrating my focus. Like I don't care what
Yeah,
is going on outside of these 94 feet. I'm doing this. This is all I'm focusing about. So everything outside of this world that is the basketball court, I don't care about. I will sacrifice literally everything for what I want.
mama mentality.
Mama mentality. What do you think about the commercialization of hip hop? Like the product. What do you think it has done to hip hop, the art specifically?
It kind of took away that aspect of it, or I wouldn't say it took away the art because I'm not saying niggas not artists. I'm saying niggas is like niggas not able to really innovate at the moment, like
Mm.
because hip hop is not in our hands. Like we not distributing. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We not at these big ass distribution companies and able to press a button and your shit everywhere for $1 amount. Like we don't control that. So the people who control that could control the diet of hip hop. Like there's only
Mm.
one story being told about niggas. That's it.
Nah,
That's
that's
the
real.
shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know. Hip hop feels like a cult right now, but it's all good though because it's still our culture. Because we still niggas, and nobody gonna be able to take that away. So I think niggas just need to be real niggas for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel what you're saying though. Like a lot of times it feels like right now everybody's trying to be like the same person, like portray the same
Yeah,
narrative.
because it works.
Hey, I
Because
was
it,
watching the
it
Vince
works.
Staples interview. He said the same thing. Like every like mainstream hip hop loves this nigga. Like it might not be you, but they love him. you know?
Love this nigga.
Yeah. So I mean, I think when people start getting back to telling their own story, you'll start to see the
Yeah,
innovation. And when people start, prioritizing the art instead of the product, you'll start
yeah,
to see a lot of new stuff come out. That's what we need.
yeah. But hip hop's so beautiful. Like even in its it's not being destroyed. Even in like its reconstruction and you know search for like a identity.
Mm-hmm.
You still get niggas off the streets. Niggas still changing their lives and able to feed their families and have a voice. We still ain't vanishing. Like we still a commodity to the world. So that shit's still powerful. You know what I'm saying? We just swayed away a little bit, but hip hop is still doing what hip hop was designed to do. You
Nah,
know, it's
yeah.
still powerful. It's still a language. Like niggas will know a certain type of song from. We know UK drill.
Mm.
Like them niggas know about Chicago drill through hip hop.
That's
So hip
crazy.
hop's still doing what it needs to do.
Amazing medium. Amazing medium. Just turned 50 this year. That's the crazy part too. Like
Right.
50. That's not that
That's
old.
crazy.
All right, you ready for some hyper tight?
Let's get it.
All right, so this is 65 seconds lightning style hyper tight. I'm gonna ask you 5 opinions. You rock with it, it's tight. If you don't rock with it, or you maybe think it's a fad or here today, gone tomorrow, it's hype. All right.
Hype. For sure.
Hyper tight. All right, I'm gonna put 60 seconds on the clock.
Hold on. Listen. Don't ask me about no
What
other man though.
you mean? No, 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 no.
Like
I
like
never try to set people up like, oh, you think Drake is cool or Drake or hype? Nah, it's not like that.
yeah. I don't cause yeah, it's all good. Let's get it.
Rap beefs, hyper tight.
Hype.
Why?
Cause that's lame. How y'all get rich and beefing with each other? Like that's lame.
100%, 100%. Posthumous albums, so albums after people die and they still release, hyper tight.
Tight. Cause I
Why?
love Tupac. And a lot of his favorite music, my favorite music from Pac came on his albums after death.
Yeah, he got 5 of them, Johns. He got 5. What about cross genre hip hop collaborations, hyper tight?
Tight.
Why?
I think that's just showing the range of hip hop. Cause we were
Mm-hmm.
just talking about them throwing hip hop artists in one bag. Like we all over this motherfucker.
We everywhere. We everywhere. What about reality hip hop TV? Like maybe like Love and Hip Hop.
Tight. Flavor of Love.
Hey, it got Cardi B out here too. She was Love and Hip Hop at one time. Now she what like second biggest female rapper in the
Right.
game.
That shit tight. It's actually
That's it.
that shit's doing numbers.
Like you said, UK drill. How you feel about UK drill? Hyper tight.
Tight.
You rock with it?
Yep. I love to see how the world proved time and time that Black Americans like we come from most of us come from chattel slavery, bro, and
Mm-hmm.
we reach a motherfuckers through something created here. That's tight as fuck.
Yep.
So
That's crazy. Still the kings of the culture.
for
That's what
sure.
it is. That's what it is. Well, this has been another episode of the 6 5 Show. Poosie, I appreciate you. Anything you want to say to the people?
The kids are dead out now. Sniffing gun smoke visual out now. Have you seen a bag of dope visual out now?
Woo.
Black substance on the way. 2713. Y'all have a good evening.
Y'all have a good evening. It's all peace and love.